Mizuno Kamui area lies in East Hokkaido. It is a land of vast wetlands and lakes, born from an abundance of pristine water, where the indigenous Ainu people believe that spirit deities, known as Kamui, reside in everything around us. A land of natural beauty preserved since ancient times. Welcome to Untouched Hokkaido. In this vast natural landscape, who knows what adventures await? Every new step takes you further along a journey of self-discovery, drawing a connection between the area's rich history and our own lives. Home to both Kushiro Shitsugen National Park and Akanmash National Park, East Hokkaido has a history and geography all its own. Akanmash National Park contains the largest caldera in Japan. Forged by the movements of a volcanic belt hundreds of thousands of years ago, it is home to an abundance of volcanoes surrounded by majestic lakes. This natural splendor is the ideal call to adventure. It's time to explore the ever-changing nature around you and learn from the culture and way of life of the indigenous Ainu people, which are based on traditions preserved since ancient times. Akan is also a paradise of outdoor activities. The perfect place to cycle surrounded by nature as you coast along the sloping mountain roads. There are moments where the beauty brought by the Kamui and protected by people for generations moves you to your core. Of course, there are also moments where nature shows its harsh side. But every time you engage with the wonders around you is another moment of personal growth that makes you realize that there are no limits. The volcanic fumes rising high in the air and abundant spring water glistening in the sunlight are the kinds of natural splendor that make you feel like a whole new person. Lake Mashu is one of the world's clearest lakes. Looking out onto the sea of clouds as a new day dawns marks the start of your next adventure. Lake Kusharo is Japan's largest caldera lake and is the source of the 154-kilometer-long Kushiro River. Let's head out into the fantastical mist and explore the headwaters of the river. The fish swim freely in the crystal clear water, and before long, you feel that same sense of liberation. Lake Kusharo is surrounded by majestic mountains. Mount Iyo is called Atosanupuri, meaning the Bear Mountain in the Ainu language. To this day, sulfur plumes rise up from its slopes. Due to the highly acidic soil, the surrounding vegetation goes from alpine plants to broadleaved and coniferous forests over a 2-kilometer radius. Access to Mount Iyo is usually prohibited, but with a specially certified local guide, it is possible to scale the mountain. Hiking across the harsh terrain feels like stepping onto the surface of another planet. Sharing the experience of peering into the Earth's beating heart is a moment that will stay with you forever. The area around Lake Kushiro is known for its abundant hot springs, including Kawayu Onsen. Said to have disinfectant properties, these hot springs were used for medicinal purposes by the local Ainu people. You can feel the blessings of nature as you soak in the water. The vibrancy of this area is truly striking and is encapsulated by the local produce. It ranges from melons, the flavor of which is brought out by the difference between daytime and nighttime temperatures, to mangoes, produced using heat from the plentiful hot springs. Kushiro has a thriving fishing industry and acts as a focal point for the exquisite seafood of East Hokkaido. Taste dishes that can't be found anywhere else, and savor the unique experience of dining on seafood grilled Robata style. The delicious cuisine is one of the best reasons to come back one day. After the beauty of the headwaters, let's see where the river takes us. Kushiro Shitsugen National Park abounds with vibrant wildlife and pristine nature. Letting the serene waters carry you along, you can sense the interconnectedness of the nature around you. Feeling at one with nature gives you a whole new appreciation for the beauty of your surroundings. This landscape was forged over the course of millennia. As you discover how local people have lived off the blessings of the earth throughout history, and see evidence of coexistence between humanity and nature that has persisted since ancient times, this story only deepens the wonder of the Kushiro area. On your journey through the three areas of East Hokkaido, the majestic nature you'll see, the unbridled adventure you'll enjoy, and the experiences you'll share make for an incredible trip that broadens your horizons. The majestic, blazing sunset is the perfect end to a truly unforgettable adventure.